companies that only have their principles written on the wall, no, that's not enough, right? The companies that actually have all their processes and mechanisms that they have to, let's say, sustain those processes, if leadership principles are truly integrated into all this process, the process are thought through with those leadership principles in mind. All the hiring is also done with all those leadership principles in mind, so that people who come in, they also really have those, let's say, ingrained features, or at least they show the interest to learn this type of behaviors, right, that you have in your leadership principle. Also, all performance appraisals are also done with those leadership principles in mind, so that the way you measure success, it's not just about numbers, it's also about behaviors that actually match the culture that you preach, right? So that's really all it is about, because it's not easy. It's super easy to agree on a list of principles and just forget about them. But it's actually hard to keep them in mind, really like top of mind every day, especially for the leadership team, and then make sure that you talk about that to your teams regularly. That when you praise for something, you praise in connection to those leadership principles. When you, for instance, maybe like a bad situation, right? You have to let go somebody for bad performance. It's also not just about the numbers, it's also maybe about the behaviors that they exhibit that contradict your leadership principles. When you think about how to build collaboration between your teams, you also build them with regards to leadership principles.